I've seen a lot of messed up things in my years on the force, but nothing, and I mean nothing, could have prepared me for the Ashen Faces. It was a case that would have made a greenhorn piss his pants, and it damn near broke me, a seasoned vet with more scars than birthdays. It started with a call, one of those middle-of-the-night deals that you know ain't gonna end with a pat on the back and a cup of joe. The voice on the other end was shaking, talking about a body found in an alleyway, face pale as a ghost. I figured it was just another junkie who'd hit the end of the line. I was wrong. When I got there, the scene was lit up like a goddamn Christmas tree, blues and reds painting the walls. The body was slumped against a dumpster, and I'll be damned if the face wasn't the whitest shade of terror I'd ever seen. Eyes wide open, mouth agape, like he'd seen the devil himself. The ME was just as baffled as I was. No signs of struggle, no drugs in his system, nothing. Just a healthy guy scared to death, literally. And then it happened again. And again. More bodies, all with the same godforsaken expression. The press had a field day, called them the Ashen Faces, and the name stuck like shit on a boot. I hit the streets talking to every two-bit hustler and streetwalker, but nobody knew Jack. It was like these poor bastards had seen something they weren't supposed to, something that sucked the life right out of them. Then came the break we needed. A witness, some old-timer living out of a cardboard box, claimed he saw one of the victims talking to a fella outside the old asylum on the edge of town. The place had been shut down for years, rumors of malpractice and worse swirling around it like flies on a carcass. Decided to take a little midnight stroll through the asylum, see if the ghosts wanted to chat. The place was a wreck, walls crumbling, the air thick with the stench of decay. I wandered the halls, flashlight cutting through the darkness, when I heard it, a whisper, soft as silk, slithering through the air. I followed the sound, down to the bowels of that hellhole, to a room with walls covered in symbols, dark and twisted, like something out of a nightmare. And there, in the center of the room, was a chair, straps dangling, stained with God knows what. The whispers grew louder, a cacophony of voices that clawed at my skull. I felt it then, a chill that seeped into my bones, fear like I'd never known. I wanted to run, to get the hell out of there, but I couldn't move. My legs were lead, my throat a desert. That's when I saw it, in the corner of the room, a shadow that moved against the darkness. It was him, the bastard responsible for all this misery. He was just a man, but his eyes were a void, an abyss that threatened to swallow me whole. I don't remember much after that. They found me the next morning, passed out cold. The doc said it was a panic attack, but I know better. I saw something that night, something that ain't meant for this world. So there you have it, the tale of the Ashen Faces. Believe it or not, I don't give a damn. I know what I saw. I know there are things in this world that defy explanation, things that lurk in the shadows, waiting for the unwary.